What is up, you guys? Welcome to the first ever episode of The After Party. My name is CJ.
And I'm Allie, and tonight we're going to be talking about the very first episode of Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club on MTV.
But before we get into Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club, we have a VIP list.
We have to go through our VIP list. So every week we're going to take you through some pop culture moments, and they ended up on our VIP list.
First and foremost, from the Golden Globes, is...
The Fiji Water Girl.
The Fiji Water Girl.
The blue dress.
She is smizing and over-the-shouldering in every single picture on the red carpet.
She found that camera, and she owned it.
Look at this picture of her with Jamie Lee Curtis, who looks amazing, by the way.
I know, the white hair.
The white hair, she's like a goddess.
And second on our list, just like the rising sun glistening from his head.
Do you know who we're talking about?
I think you have a guess.
So Allie and I both woke up this morning and saw an amazing picture, and that picture was of John Travolta without a wig.
No wig, guys.
No wig. He actually looked so good.
I prefer it. I prefer the no wig look. I think it's a little bit
badass.
of like Jason Statham meets...
Yeah. I know. I was saying like Vin Diesel, even though, you know,
not the best
not
comparison.
The most relevant.
But you know what? I own it, John, and... Oh.
Yeah, you look good. You actually inspired me to like maybe shave it. I probably won't.
No,
You inspired me to, at least when I'm ready.
Consider it.
I might look as good as John Travolta.
It's a consideration. And then number 3 on our VIP list is the one and only
Kim Kardashian for president. Okay, so Kim Kardashian, obviously that's a joke, but she has been doing some like crazy good work out there, getting 3 people pardoned or clemency from their convictions.
For sure.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. Keep it up.
Those are our top 3, and we have an honorable mention because, of course, Lindsay has to make the list.
So Lindsay, at the stroke of midnight, turned into a pumpkin. Last night at her premiere party, she went home early, which for the normal person wouldn't be a big deal, but for Lindsay Lohan...
She's turned a new leaf. She's a brand new Lindsay, and I love every moment of it.
She had to get her beauty rest. She had a big day today for her premiere of Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club.
Are you guys ready for this?
All right, let's get into the premiere episode of Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club.
Lohan.
Lohan or Lohan?
Lohan.
Lohan. Lohan. Lohan. Lohan.
Lindsay has said her name every which way for years, and I think she's finally settled on Lohan for the premiere of this video.
But in every other episode, it's going to be Lohan.
Yeah.
And I'm sticking with Lohan.
All right, so for the show, for the remainder of the after party, it's Lindsay Lohan.
For me.
Love it or leave it.
For me. You can call her Lohan.
I want to call her Lohan.
Okay.
That's what I've been calling her for years.
Me
which
too.
Is so crazy.
Okay. Lohan.
So,
on the after party, she's Lindsay Lohan.
It's Lindsay Lohan.
And speaking of her, let's show some photos of her.
Yeah, she looks so good. Honestly, if this is her comeback,
she's killing it.
She's doing a great job. You look awesome. You look healthy. You look happy.
I'm proud of her for like taking a minute for herself and finding what she wanted to do.
Yeah. And
doing it her way. I mean, she really, I know I said it earlier, but she's like a boss bitch and she's taking no shit.
All right, let's get into the episode. Let's start with the guys.
Yes, can we please?
So first up is my favorite, and it's Panos. So Panos is
I love him.
I was terrified of him, and I think I aspire to be him.
If I had to work for him, terrified.
Terrified. But Panos, we're here. We're loving you.
We love you.
Everybody is replaceable.
All right, so this episode is all about first impressions, and I think the best way to start is with the guys. So what are our first impressions, and sort of what do we think of Lindsay Lohan's first impressions?
Oh, she had some opinions.
She had some opinions. Less on the guys, though, actually.
Less on the guys, more on the girls, which I can understand.
Yeah.
You know, she's guarded. She's a little guarded. She didn't have a lot of trust for them. I get it.
Yeah.
I feel you, girl. But let's start with Mike.
Okay.
Or Mikey.
Or Mikey.
As
so
you like
Mikey
to
is
call him.
26. I know he's a bartender in Los Angeles. I actually think he works at the Abbey. I could be wrong. Mikey seemed pretty fun. He didn't really get a moment in this episode, to be honest.
Not a ton. I mean, I think the interesting thing about him is he says, like, when he's in Los Angeles and he's working in West Hollywood, he's more likely to maybe take home a boy. But when he's in New Jersey and it's mostly women, he'll take home a girl. And
He was bi-coastal, which I thought was clever.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said he was bi-coastal.
You're
and then
so
he said,
witty, Mike.
Which is cute. Next up, we have Aristotle. Okay, so let's talk about Aristotle. I like him. I like him because I think he's a little, like, I think he's definitely an artist sort of type of person.
For sure. I think he's very handsome.
Yeah.
I think he's very Greek, obviously,
Yeah,
from the name,
totally.
and it fits with, you know, the beach club vibe.
Yeah.
But
have you looked inside his refrigerator?
I actually have nothing in here right now except water. So I need to go grocery shopping. I have eggs and a heck of a lot of sauces and condiments.
ugh,
Okay, so he said he's single. Actually, to be clear, everyone is single on this show.
they have to be.
But as soon as we saw that refrigerator,
I knew why he was single.
you gotta clean it out, man.
It was like stained and there was only water in there. Like, you gotta have a little like frozen cookie dough for when you get a girl over, you make her some cookies.
Like, you don't want her waking up at 2 a.m. and being like, I need some water, and then seeing
that.
that.
Ugh.
Tips from Allie and CJ.
Let's talk about Billy.
Yeah. I like Billy.
He hasn't won me over yet, but I'm
Yeah.
open. But can we talk about his sister?
I love his sister.
She's got the cutest little hair,
She
and I
looks
want
like spunky and fun.
yeah, bring her to Mykonos.
Yes, get her on Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club.
I would love it. I'm curious to see what happens with Billy, but right now he's just not top of my list. But you know who is like climbing up there? Brent.
Brent is, well, here's a clip of Brent.
Natasha is hot as with me and Sarah. She like kind of gave me like a look. Hashtag no regrets though.
You know,
This episode, it could go either way for Brent. He did a really great job for Lindsay,
totally.
but how did he do it?
Yeah, he did everything and anything with his VIP guest.
A little
More of the everything.
If this is the line, I think he went a little.
Like, he literally jumped
jumped
over
it a little bit. Okay, so let's talk about the girls.
Okay, so I already have my favorites laid out. I've
Ditto.
been very clear about who I'm like in love with all over social media, and that is Sarah. Sarah is so beautiful. You were like my top pick for the show.
Very clear that she only dates athletes and basketball players, which, honey, good on you.
When you look that good, I guess
I get it.
I guess that's the highest option, you know. Unless you can get Drake or something, go for that.
Although I thought it was interesting in the episode, she was like, I'm really looking forward to a break from it. And I'm like,
You're in the wrong place for a break. In a single household, everyone in that house is single.
they're all going for it.
In Mykonos,
But
with
they're
no
not-
one in clothes.
But they're not athletes and celebrities. So you
True.
know what? Take a break for these really beautiful, non-famous people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sarah, we're rooting for you. I can't wait to see you on the show.
seriously. And then next up we have Gabby, who I really love her. She's kind of like my spirit animal.
I love Gabby. I actually think that she got off on like a
A
wrong
bad-
foot.
Bad start with Lilo.
Yeah, but I do love
The
the
booby
talents.
I especially loved that Gabby can't keep her blue hair.
Yeah, because of the DJ that also has blue hair, because there's a one blue hair quota in every party.
Got it.
You didn't know, now you know.
Although they're making her dye it pink,
Yeah.
I kind of wish they went a little like purple or silver. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
can
she
you
looked
see
good,
her
really
with
good with
silver?
purple or silver. She actually has dyed it, by the way, and it's like all brown. It's great. Yeah.
But I'm pulling for Gabby. I hope that she
And crazy
redeems...
story, by the way. Gabby's story is like that
Yes.
she couldn't walk and like all throughout middle school, which is so crazy.
And then in freshman year, 9th grade, she's
And now she's dancing on tables again. The party started. I love it.
got it.
I love it.
So I'm pulling for her. She's like top of my list.
Yeah,
I would say.
I like her too.
Next up we've got
Janita. Janita, I really like. I think Janita is
super down to earth,
totally.
but also like puts up with no shit.
Yeah, and those abs.
Oh gosh.
I mean that's
Girl.
crazy.
Come train me.
I know.
Tell me teach me your ways.
We'll do a full episode. You got to come on the show.
Please do. Next, can we talk about my girl crush?
Yes. Is this Jules?
It's Jules. I
Jules.
love her so much. She's gorgeous.
She's very pretty. She's so tall. I mean, she was a model, so I guess that makes sense.
Do you think she's like a full 2 feet taller than me? Probably.
2 feet.
At least
Maybe.
a foot.
Actually, yeah.
At
How
least.
tall are you?
5'2".
Yeah, she's
at least a foot taller.
A foot taller.
But I have a little girl crush on her.
You know who doesn't have a girl crush on her? I think Lindsay Lohan
I know.
could do without her.
But you know what? I have faith that in episode 2 that Jules is gonna like really show her kind of
Skills,
she's
talent.
from Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's got a small town girl vibe about her.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna break that out. She did say that her family is very religious. She was very
Yeah.
clear when she
Lindsay
said that I
called
am
it
not
out.
very religious, and Lindsay was like, "Oh, the story's changing."
Yeah. And in the Meet the Cast, Lindsay came for her because she's like, you just want to be a model. And I think, so Lindsay must like want to push her, or Lindsay sees herself in her and is like
Right.
a little threatened.
I will say that with everybody on the cast, Lindsay can like nail them down to a
Totally.
T. She's been around the block
Yeah.
many a time. She knows what she's looking for.
Yeah, she knows like personality types right away.
Yeah. And then we only have one girl left.
Yeah. Who is May? May is...
I like May. I have nothing against May. She kind of
She's
fades
nice,
into the
yeah.
background for me a little bit right
Yeah.
now. I'm curious to see where she goes. I know that she had like a moment with Lindsay. She had her feelings hurt, which that doesn't do it for me. I'm like, girl, toughen up and do your job a little bit. Like
Kelly Catrone had a famous saying. She wrote a book about it called "If You Have to Cry, Go Outside."
do that.
Advice.
What happens though when the whole beach club's outside?
Right. Go indoors. Go and find a bathroom like Lindsay Lohan and Mean Girls and cry.
and
alone.
cry in there.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what happens with her. Right now, she's not like top of
she's
my
got
list,
hopefully the show and like being with all these like really strong personalities will like help her in her personal life, like build up her
Yes.
her like self-confidence. I think that's what she's lacking. She's lacking the like
that like in your face, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna own it.
yeah,
For sure.
exactly.
Yeah, I want that from her.
Yeah.
She's got it. It's in there. She's got to
Somewhere.
break it out.
Yeah. Now I know what you do love is those gold leaf headbands, which we
my
need to find.
gosh!
So whoever makes those gold leaf headbands, please send one to Allie.
I want it so badly.
Everyone's wearing them. We're gonna just like affixate it to your head.
I just want to be like a Greek goddess for a day, like Aphrodite, Athena. I don't really care. I just
all
wanna,
of the goddesses.
Just
yeah.
I want to be one, please.
Okay, so we've gone over the girls, we've gone over the guys.
We've talked about Lindsay.
We talked about Lindsay.
Lohan?
Lohan.
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 Lohan. And of course Panos, who right here, right in my heart. But what are your predictions for this season on Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club? I have a feeling like besides the drama, I feel like maybe let's talk about like predictions for who's gonna hook up with who.
I feel like Sarah is going to be at the top of most of the boys' lists.
Top of my list.
You heard it here first, folks.
I love Sarah.
I mean, personally, we've heard how I feel about Jules.
Right. Who do you think Jules is gonna hook up with? Any of those guys?
I don't see her with any of those guys.
She kind of yeah.
I see her with a Grecian man, a
She's
lot
gonna
of
find
abs.
like someone on the beach.
Yeah, someone on the beach. I feel like and maybe she'll stay there forever, and she's gonna be her own Greek goddess with her little headband. That, again, please send me one.
I feel like she could maybe end up with Billy. Like Billy sort of has like that tall, almost model vibe that Aerosol is like a model, but Billy's like a model without trying to be a model, I feel
Right.
like.
He's a little more approachable.
Yeah. And she's sort of approachable looking. I could see them getting together.
Yes.
Weird that I could see her with like Mikey or Mike. Mikey.
We're gonna call him Mikey
I
from
could
now
see
on.
them together. Maybe like in a drunken night in the pool at the beach house.
I mean, can we talk about that beach house for a
Oh,
second?
it's so nice.
Give it to me.
I know. Yeah, we're accepting free trips to Mykonos anytime.
We are ready to go on location and do the after party from Mykonos.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, we're
just give
set.
us a call. We're ready. Also, who do you think's gonna like not make it through?
Okay, I like this.
Yeah,
So
like someone's not gonna cut it with Lindsay.
Panos made it clear that people were getting let go and that new people were coming. So we haven't met everyone yet.
Right.
And I have a feeling. So, okay, I would have said May because I just don't know that her, like, if she can't get the emotions out of it, Lindsay. and
Again, she's
Panos-
kind of falling to the back a little bit, but I
Yeah.
think Lindsay likes her.
Yeah.
So there's that. I mean, my girl Gabby, my spirit animal, I don't think she made the best first
Got
impression.
off to a rough start.
Really rough start. I want her to succeed so badly,
Yeah.
but part of me is like,
I will say, though, Lindsay acknowledged that Gabby was the person to reach out. If someone was. So when May
was
was not
having-
feeling good, Lindsay did reach out to Gabby to be like, can you go make sure that she's good? I don't want people to feel bad. Lindsay recognized that Gabby is a strong personality.
and
the
can
person,
bring everybody together. So
Totally.
let's hope that it continues on that path because I don't want to see her go.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Aristotle and that dirty, dirty fridge, like, I don't want him to bring that into the house. So I'm like, okay.
Wait, I actually want to pull up a picture of Aristotle with his headband from the after party. He's wearing like a white headband. This goes to like, he's a little weird. Like, I like it, but he's a little odd.
He just seems like maybe he found himself later in life
Totally.
and is not totally confident in himself and his
Totally.
look. And he should be because look at you now.
Right. He likes to make videos too, so if you ever want to come on the after party,
we're right here. Yeah, I think those are like my top picks.
Yeah.
Any other predictions that you have for the rest of the season?
I'm gonna also call. I think there's gonna be a love triangle. I think you're gonna have Sarah with Billy and with Brent.
Yep.
I have a feeling that they're gonna fight over each other.
Okay.
There was some like sneak peek clips where Sarah is not happy with Brent, so who knows what happens.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 1 of The After Party.
We are here every Wednesday night on YouTube, only.
Only on YouTube. And most Wednesdays we're going to leave you with a little party favor. And tonight we pulled up a deleted Lindsay Lohan tweet that we just had to share with you guys.
Feels appropriate for what's about to come on Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club.
So we're going to pull it up on the screen right now. But basically it says, why is everyone in such a panic about Hurricane, in parentheses, I'm calling it Sally. Stop projecting negativity. Think positive and pray for peace. I mean, I feel like the show is about to be Hurricane Sally.
And, I don't want to project any negativity. So, on that note, see you next week.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.